If there's one thing that's certain in Africa, it's an occasional pygmy uprising.
Sure. When you're as little as we are, there's no way to go but up.
These little guys mean big trouble for the district commissioner.
Get me George of the jungle. Quick.
George, here.
What took you so long?
Couldn't get express fine. Had to take local.
George, I'm having trouble with my pygmies.
George, fix.
What are you doing?
Rub commissioner's foot.
Not piggies. I'm having trouble with my pygmies.
Pretty bad bunion there.
Listen, George.
And the commissioner told George the strange story of the pygmy uprising. It all began in this tailor shop run by Tiny Tony Tuxedo, the tip-top tailor of Tanganyika. Little did anyone suspect that in his off hours, Tony was also the kingpin of African crime, Little Scissor.
Ah, that's me, Little Scissor. What's wrong with being little, huh? Napoleon was little. Julius Caesar was little. Genghis Khan was little. Orphan Annie was little. Now, you big guys have had it, see? Us little guys are going to take over now. Right, fellas?
Right, boss!
Misled by Tiny Tony Tuxedo, a gang of diminutive desperados had taken advantage of their small size to infiltrate neighboring villages and make off with all the available livestock.
Round 'em up, hit 'em out, round 'em up, hit 'em out, round 'em up, hit 'em out, raw hen!
Becoming bolder, Tiny Tony's terrible tots invaded the city and intercepted 2 bank messengers. The guards reached for their pistols.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Bang, bang, bang! Click, click.
Heck, I'm out of ammunition.
What's more, the district jails wouldn't hold the malefactors who were caught, for they kept escaping by slipping through the bars.
Yeah, this is only the beginning, you guys. Stick with Tony and we'll rule all of Africa. Yeah.
Yeah!
Commissioner got problem, all right.
I'm glad you see that, George.
Yes, this little piggy got ingrown toenail.
George, give me back my foot and get going after Tiny Tony.
George, here. And oh boy,
That's obey.
whatever.
Does look a bit inflamed at that.
Riding his faithful elephant Shep and accompanied by his faithful ape, George approached the pygmy territory. Suddenly,
All right, reach, you guys. Who, you? Me? I'm king of the pygmies, is who?
How did you ever get to be king of the pygmies?
'Cause I'm a big man, that's why. But you just a shrimp. Now, to you, I'm a shrimp. To them, I'm Wilt the Stilt. District commissioners say, bring you in. Now, we'll see what my boys have to say about that.
Careful, George. Those are blowguns. Each one is loaded with a poison dart.
well, that demonstration proved too much for faithful Shep. He fainted. Fortunately for the principles of truth and justice and George, he fainted right on the pygmy gang.
Well, maybe my gang has given up, but not me. I'm going to use strategy, see?
What strategy?
I'm going to run like a rabbit.
The little criminal took off like a shot, but he hadn't reckoned on George's fantastic knowledge of jungle trails.
Sure, cute.
That's shortcut, George.
Funny, that's what signs say, too.
But in his turn, George hadn't figured on Tiny Tony Tuxedo's shears.
Ah, they don't call me Little Scissor for nothing, you know.
Then the mean little thief planted himself at the foot of a banyan tree for a last-ditch defense. Without hesitation, Mighty George seized a stout vine and launched himself straight at the little kingpin of crime.
And this is where my strategy comes in, see?
Whipping out his most deadly shears, Little Scissor aimed them straight at the oncoming George.
Uh-oh.
But Little Scissor hadn't taken one thing into account. George missed. And so shortly, Little Scissor found himself behind bars.
Commissioner put them in jail?
No. I had to find a place with much smaller bars.
You mean...
Yes, a playpen.
Oh, it's not so bad, you guys. I've only got 3 years to go. Yeah. Silly for little shrimp like that to hope to rule all Africa.
Oh, I don't know, George. Napoleon was little. Alexander the Great was little. Genghis Khan was little. Orphan Annie was very little. And then there was...
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
High on any list of the world's most beloved characters stands the Easter Bunny. Everybody loves the Easter Bunny. Newsboys,
Good morning, Easter Bunny.
policemen,
Good morning, Mr. Bunny.
bank presidents,
Morning, Bunny.
even bank tellers.
What can I do for you, Easter Bunny?
Hand over all your cash and make it snappy.
Oh, but I can't do that, Easter Bunny.
What?
Well, if you can't even show a little charity to the Easter Bunny.
Sure, give him the money.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
But the bank rules say...
You want to wake up Easter morning without no Easter eggs, fella?
Of course not, but...
You do want to wake up Easter morning.
Yes.
He's got a gun.
Let him have it, Easter Bunny.
No, don't shoot. Take the money, Easter Bunny.
Thanks.
And there he goes, hoppity-hop on his bunny way.
But all this didn't escape the sharp eye of Henry Cabot Henhouse III and his friend Fred.
Mr. Henhouse, who's that next to you?
Fred, don't you know the Easter Bunny when you see him? Morning, E.B.
What's he got in the basket?
Easter eggs, of course. Right, E.B.?
Ah, shut up.
Mr. Henhouse, he hit you.
Perhaps he's been working too hard, Fred.
Help! Stop that rabbit. He just robbed the First National Bank.
And it looks as if he's on his way for 2.
Well, what would the Easter Bunny want with money?
Finding that out, Fred, is a job for guess who?
Let's see. Are you a living American?
Yes?
Bigger than a bread box?
Barely.
Then you must be, Super Chicken.
Right. Get the super sauce. I'll change into my super suit.
Here's the sauce.
Oh, yeah. You've outdone yourself, Fred.
Yes, well, I put salt on the rim of the...
The powerful sauce took effect, and the scrawny, underdeveloped chicken became a scrawny, overdeveloped Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred.
Roger Wilcox.
Meanwhile, the large, raggedy rabbit had plundered his way through town and was now at the last National Bank.
Look, you want an Easter basket full of marshmallow chickies or not?
Well, certainly, but...
Then hand over the dough.
Hand over the dough. Oh, very well.
Yes, no one dared to stop the Easter Bunny. No one but Super Chicken.
No one can set himself above the law, Fred. Not even the Easter Bunny.
Super Chicken. Suppose he heard you. We might not get an Easter basket with marshmallow chickies.
You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. Now I shall use my super myoposcope to spot his whereabouts. Where'd everybody go?
I'm right here.
The myoposcope must need adjusting. I'll focus on that building ahead of us. Better? Better?
Better hurry up, because we're going to... crash.
Clear as a bell, Fred. It's the Red Carrot Hotel.
The mighty chicken had done it again. For as everyone knows, the Red Carrot Hotel caters only to traveling Easter bunnies.
And there he is, Fred.
What's he doing?
He's dyeing the money all different colors. Come on.
Quickly disguising themselves as eggs to avoid drawing attention, our heroes approach the bunny's door.
never mind. We'll come back later.
No, Fred. We're going in.
Oh, what have we done?
We've discovered the real thief, Fred. This isn't the Easter Bunny. It's the notorious bank robber, Louis the Lapin.
Hey, you're pretty smart for an egg.
Actually, in reality, I am Super Chicken.
And I am stuck in this stupid eggshell.
That was the break Louis the Lapin had been waiting for. First, he dropped a heavy steel cage over Super Chicken. Then he pulled a lever that sent Fred into the die machinery.
Ow, ooh, that's hard.
You can't do that to my friend.
Why not?
He looks terrible in stripes.
So I'll give him polka dots.
Ow. Get me out of here before I'm hard-boiled altogether.
Spurred by his friend's plight, the mighty chicken burst through the steel bars and hurtled headfirst into a die vat.
You're right, Fred. This stuff is hot.
And now, farewell, Super Chicken, for I shall...
You shall what, Louis the Lapin?
I shall go to jail for about 20 years, I think.
Congratulations, Super Chicken. You led us right to his hideout.
I did? How?
We just followed that cry in the sky.
But, Chief, I haven't given my cry in the sky yet.
Suffering catfish. You suppose we're in the wrong episode?
No matter, Chief. I charged Louis the Lapin with bank robbery and dyeing U.S. currency. Why did you dye that money?
I'll tell you why. Because I hate the color green. I hate it, you hear? I robbed banks for 30 years, and what do I have for it? A pile of green money. So I decided to dye it. Shocking pink, peacock blue, chartreuse, cerise, buttercup yellow, orange vermilion, Naples red.
He may have been a bank robber, Fred, but he had the heart of a poet.
And the head of an Easter bunny. Now can I get out of this thing?
I don't quite know how to say this, Fred, but I think it shrank in that hot dye. It won't come off.
Oh, come on.
So next Easter, when the real Easter Bunny gets ready to deliver his baskets, and you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
And his faithful polka dot Easter egg.
Tom Slick, let me tell you why he's the best of all good guys. Tom Slick, in the Thunderbolt we slapper once he's on your tail. He won't quit because you know there's no such word as fail to Tom Slick. Tom Slick.
Welcome to Merry England and the 9th annual balloon race across the English Channel to Paris, France. Favored to win today is stout-hearted Tom Slick.
Yay!
Tom, it's time to blow up your balloon.
You mean inflate, Marigold. There's no such word as blow up in balloon racing. Of course, that doesn't mean it never happens. Here's the air smell can, Tommy.
But that's insect repellent.
In a pressurized can, Marigold. I just unscrew the top and...
Oh! Does insect repellent work better than helium?
No, but I'm not bothered by little crawly things.
What a stirring sight, folks. There is the flying salami, piloted by the noted Italian gourmet, Fellini Scalapini.
Yay!
There's the Tokyo Teensy, the world's only transistorized balloon.
Yay!
And here is the international spoiled sport, Baron Automatic, with his mascot. Mascot? Rupert here's going to win the race for me.
Yes, master. But I do.
Nothing, Clutcher. I'm just warming up. Now here is the starter, Sir Stanley Steamer, talking with the pilot of the British balloon.
I say, can we win, Ponsfoot?
Not a bleeding chance, Gov.
But I've bet a bundle on you. I'd better give you a head start.
Bit crooked, isn't it, Gov?
Nonsense. Let's just call it British racing luck. On your mark.
When I drop these sandbags, you let go, Gertie. Right.
Get set. Go! I say, what happened, Ponsfoot?
Let's just call it British racing luck, Gov. Let's go, Gertie.
The balloons are at 500 feet.
Gertie, you're holding us down.
1,000 feet.
Gertie, let go.
But, Tom, we're 1,000 feet up.
Oh, why didn't she let go at 500? 'Cause some low-down skunk put glue on the trail rope, that's why.
Glue on the trail rope? Whose rotten, sneaky idea was that?
Yours, master.
You'd better believe it.
And now the Tokyo Teensy drops its sand ballast and takes the lead. You know what to do, Rupert. Uh-oh, it looks like sleepy-by time for the Japanese Sandman. Now the Flying Salami is in first place. But wait, Fellini Scalapini is attacking his own balloon with a knife and fork. He's cutting slices off it.
Hey, that salami looked good enough to eat. So I ate it.
What a terrible mistake.
You said it. Needs some much more garlic.
Now, Rupert, fly your evil little heart out for Uncle Otto.
Tom, the Baron is beating us.
Golly whiz, Marigold. The extra weight is holding us back.
You hinting that old Gertie is a drag?
You girls will just have to draw straws to see who's going to jump.
Jump?
It's the only way to lighten the balloon.
But, Tom, we're 10,000 feet up.
Well, I suppose I could go down to 8,000.
Oh, that is big of you, Tom.
It's still higher than the average curb.
Well, Clutcher, we should sight the Eiffel Tower soon, and...
We're going down.
What are you doing, you numbskull?
Nothing, master.
Not you, the other numbskull. Starboard, Rupert. Starboard, I say.
It's no use.
Cut us loose, Clutcher.
Yes, master. All right, girls. Who got the short straw?
I did, Tom.
Sorry, Marigold, but there's one thing I want you to know.
What's that?
You are the prettiest ballast I ever dropped.
Oh, Tom, how romantic.
And now, goodbye, Marigold. We're going down again.
Drop a cent back.
I can't. There is a stowaway in the way.
Very good. Well, your little trick won't work, Liebchen. Someone is going to have to jump out of this balloon, and you know who it is?
Me?
No, Clutcher.
Why me?
Because personally, you have never appealed to me, Clutcher. Jump!
Yes, master.
Tom, we're losing altitude.
Yes, that miserable toady Clutcher has just landed on top of our balloon.
How could he land on top of our balloon when we were above him?
Let's just call it British racing luck, Gertie.
Now to use my secret weapon.
Uh-oh, the Baron is cheating again. I shall have to devise a cunning strategy. I know. You want us both to jump. No, take these oars and row as you've never rowed before.
That'll be easy. I've never rowed before.
Stroke, 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 stroke.
You will never outwit Baron Automatic. Farewell, Tom Slick. And so, only 3 days later, Tom's balloon arrived in Paris, the only one to finish the race. An enthusiastic crowd was on hand.
The winner, the good sport, Tom Slick. Hip, hip,
hooray.
Congratulations, Tom.
Marigold, how did you get here?
The fast way. I swam the channel.
You'll catch your death of cold in those wet clothes, hon.
Can't you think of some way to keep me warm, Tom?
I think so. Come here, dear. There. I'll bet you're warmer now, aren't you?
It's not exactly what I had in mind, Tom.
Only 20 miles to England, Marigold. Stroke, stroke, stroke.